So there you have it, family. I've just garnished with a little dried parsley just for presentation. Hey everybody, how y'all doing? Are you okay? In your neck of when we dry them up, too cool. Now go too deep, you know. Yeah, you have to watch Joe, you know. Our troops, see there? Apple cider vinegar and our troops. Come up right, make them get saturated in the gravy and all of that. On today's episode of the Jamaican Cooking Journey, I'll be sharing with you a very simple recipe, yet kind of one little way. Sometimes we don't get it the right way. I've got me here a reasonable sized potato. I want to share with you how to get some homemade fries made. So homemade fries are always much tastier and, you know, I'm gonna say probably more healthier too. I'm not sure if you share that. But what I'm gonna be doing, I'm gonna use my paring knife. You can use what you use peel, but I'm using this, and I'm gonna be paring off this potato very sparingly. I'm not gonna peel it that when you look at the skin, you see all of the potato on it. So I'm peeling it like this, really sparingly. Almost, you can almost look through it, because I can't afford to waste my potato. So and I want to show you something as I'm on the of dealing this. You see, when I cut here, you see right along here, you see it as a little green upon it. That tells you that the potato could have do a little more under the earth. It's not properly ripe. Sometimes you get them and them all greener than that. So still could go a little more, but this one not bad. But sometimes them green to the core. Peeling off this potato right now. You see that green? Not fully ripe. So this potato is relatively tall for fries, so I'm gonna try to get it in two. I'm gonna take off the end right there. You don't have to throw this out. I have some water here that I'll be putting it into. You can use that for soup, for put mixed vegetable or something. So now I am going to be getting these potato like sliced. We are making fries, you know, homemade fries. Okay, so you have these, and we all know how fries look. Might not be the most accurate set, but we are looking for taste. Wow, don't put in we want one fries. We are literally not looking for accuracy in this. We are looking for taste. So this is what these look like from this side. Want to put it, you want to have some water to submerge it into, and I'm gonna do that. This is basically what I'm doing with this half, and whatever it is that I'm doing with this half, I'm gonna literally do the same with the other half. Next patient, same treatment. That's what I'm doing right here. So I'm gonna get the other half with the same treatment being done to it and return. So we have finished, and I just want to gently use my hand, you know, to sort of wash it. Be gentle with them, and you want to put them out wide. I'm using a towel. If you can afford hand towel, yeah. And remember that, as I said before, might not be the most accurate, but you might have your gadget where you can make it, because there are gadgets that makes them accurate. I don't have, so for me it's not the perfection, it is like just the taste, you know. So I'm gonna leave them on the towel out, make them get a little pat dry, throw this water out and return. Okay, all dried. So I'm gonna put them inside. This is a colander, and I'm gonna put it, you can put it in whatever you want, but something stainless steel. We're gonna leave them in our freezer to make it get like a little flash freeze, They're kind of semi-frozen. You know, most time you get fries, it's kept frozen and then just take them from the freezer and fry. So that's how we are going to do it then. So you see them all dried, and I'm leaving them in this colander in my freezer. I'll catch you in the next clip. I am very much back, and this is a set that I had done earlier. And I left it to freeze. I'm back. I have my oil here, reasonable amount. You know it's done on the deep fried method, and my oil is coming to come. All right. These are cold, not fully frozen, partway frozen. This is some pure cornstarch. You could use corn flour, and I'm gonna be dipping them individually, 2 or 3 at a time. Yeah, you know, you don't fry this in too much. You have to fry them in batches. You don't crowd the container too much. So they are firm, and I'm dipping them in cornstarch, knocking them off loosely too whilst my oil is being preheated. And that is what I'm doing right now. This is 2 together. These are not fully frozen, but so we want to get the oil real hot at a very high temperature. We're going to be frying them. And we're not going to crowd the pot. So we're going to try to get these in like 2 sets because we don't have a big pot. So you got in the picture, this is basically what I'm doing. You need to loosen them up. This is what I'm doing. So when we are at that point where we can put them in the oil, I'll come right back. So I would say like I have about a half of, I have coated with the cornstarch, about a half of what I have. And the oil is pretty hot. Using a thick bottom, this is really thick too, that will hold the heat. And I'm gonna be just putting them in there one at a time. Remember, these are cold. It still could be hotter than this too. So you wanna put them in there. Yes, it should be even hotter. So if you have a thermometer and you're working with a thermometer, you can put it at about 420 thereabout. Because each one goes in, the temperature gets, you know, because these are frozen. And the semi-frozen process helps it to cook through a bit too. So yes, we're putting these in there. We don't want to put more. So you can see, yes, that our heat is building up. So the more we put, is the more it is bubbling up. So our heat is at the temperature right now. Yeah, you want that bubbly frying. That bubbly frying, and we are going to fry these in for about 4 to 5 minutes. We don't have to turn them over. They're fully submerged in this oil. Yep. And then we're just going to leave them right there to fry until they're to the color where we want them. Whilst we go get these others coated. I'll soon come. Okay. So this is where we're at. You fry them to your desired color, your desired look. So what I did, I basically just moved to a bigger burner that I had, showing more heat. So this is it. This is my first set out. This is how they look. I'm going to be putting the others in. I don't want the temperature of the oil to go down. I'm putting in my second batch. Yeah. So you see I have more heat now. Yeah. This is how you want to fry them. And if you want them darker, you can get them darker. I'm going to finish these, and I'm going to put them together, and I'm going to return and plate up just for you. So there you have it, family. I've just garnished with a little dried parsley just for presentation. Remember to salt to how you want. Don't try to salt too early. Salt when you're ready to be eating, when you're ready to eat, because you know the salt will help it to come back saggy and soft. No more sad fries. No more homemade sad fries. You salt it to how you want. Look at that. From my kitchen to yours. From my Jamaican kitchen to your family table, to your plate, and most of all to your stomach. It is crispy, crunchy French fry done in your very own home. You don't have to worry again, what should I do to get my fries looking crispy and nice? This is it. You follow this to the T and you will never go wrong. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the support. Remember to get yourself some homemade French fries just in time for Mother's Day.